I'm always thinking about winning. I'm competitive. I just want to win. Like this morning I woke up, I'm like thinking, win. I want to be number one. I want to win. You know, I'm competitive and it's what I do. I don't like to lose. It makes me feel bad. I get bummed out. It's, you know, it's just something. It's just a great feeling. It's a great feeling inside to be a champion. Hello, I'm Ashley Fialik. I'm 19 years old. I live in St. Augustine, Florida. I'm a professional motocross racer. I've been a pro for almost 3 years now. I'm deaf too. Well, you know, of course, when I first started riding, you know, my family and me, we always say a prayer, always before we go out on the track. I know God is with me when I'm riding. I feel safe when I say a prayer. It's part of my routine. It's part of my life, you know. I think faith is just really important to me. It's like the biggest thing I have. If I didn't have that, I don't think I could race, you know. I say prayers constantly. My family and me all say them before we race. My good friend Rick gave me a prayer book that I carry with me all the time in my purse. It has positive messages. It has little prayers in there, and I read them all the time. My friends text me, you know, messages from God or positive things, and it keeps me going. It helps me get through the race and through my day. And you know, every day I ask God for help, and He's always there and He helps me. Sometimes you have really bad, you know, crashes and things like that. Motocross is dangerous. I was getting ready right before X Games, and I went out in the morning. It was my last chance to practice. And I have a neck brace that I wear, and a special neck brace, and I did this jump, and I landed, like I shot way up in the air and shot down on my head. And I thought I was dead. My family ran over screaming. My neck brace was broken 2 places, and it's not supposed to happen. If it breaks, they're telling you, you know, normally you're paralyzed if that happens. I was unconscious when I came to, you know, we all said prayers and thank God that I was safe. When I was laying there, you know, I think God, I was thinking, what's God's plan, you know? You want God to be there for you. You don't want you to get hurt. You're risking your life when you go out, you know? Sometimes I have to explain to my friends, you know, how do you think you got your skill? Where do you think you got your talents from? You got it from God. I would freak out if I didn't say a prayer before I rode. I knew it would be a bad day if that didn't happen. You know, at dinner time, whenever we sit down, we always say prayers. There's like a list, you know. There's a lot of fallen riders in my profession, you know, and we all sit down as a family. We all say prayers for people if we know they're hurt. 3 of my friends were paralyzed, but we say prayers every day, and now they're actually starting to walk, and nobody said they would.
It's been our life, racing dirt bikes. You know, at the end of the day, you are together. You can't wait for the next adventure, you know, the next part of what motocross is going to bring to you, the people who you're going to meet, you know, the families, things like that.
I think, you know, motocross has helped all of us, you know, become, you know, closer to God. You know, at first when we started racing and riding, we used to kind of hide when we would say our prayers before a race, you know, duck down behind our truck or behind the trailer. The 3 of us would just pray together. But now, you know, openly at all the races, all the nationals, they know before a race, before our daughter goes out on the track, they're going to see us praying.
The best retirement there is, you know. I mean, I think she's the fastest girl in the world. Makes you pretty proud.
I was just getting ready to turn pro. It was my first year. I was so nervous. I was so afraid about the jumps. And then my friend gave me this promise book, and he showed me this passage, and he circled it about my future and said, I know the plan for you, success through the Lord, plan's important to you and not hurt. You will prepare to give you hope, and you'll be ready for the future. I feel confident. You know, the next day, it was Saturday, I was ready for the race. I went out and I won. I felt good. I had this with me. I had the book with me. You know, I'm not shy about it. It's who I am, it's who I believe in, and it's what I do. I feel like going through the process of writing this book really reminded me of some tough points in my life and my career, and how my faith in God helped me get through them. I hope the book helps other people see that when life seems really tough, you can always turn to faith.